Good morning, my friends. This is Dr. Jeannie Barrow. Welcome to another week of micro learnings. And I want to start with a celebration. I am celebrating that I finish editing, writing. My book is done. Now, from my end, my job is 100% complete. And the next stage is that my 382-page book goes to my editor. One, to chop it down, and two, to make sure that she professionally looks at it and make sure that I cover all the bases. I'm so excited. I can't wait to share it with you. It's going to be an amazing read, and I'm so grateful that I've had the opportunity to sit down over the past 4 weeks, 100% devoted to tying all the loose ends and making sure that it's ready for my editor on December 1st. So I just want to celebrate with you. Help me celebrate. It's such an accomplishment for me. This will be my second book. My first book is Fearless Women at Work, and I will be revealing the title of this book shortly. I want to show you something this week in the micro learning, which is about resilience. So the topic will be how to become more resilient as we deal with all the changes that are happening now and that are coming in our lives and in our work. It is inevitable that because of what's happening with the economy, many companies are going to have to cut back. We're going to see a lot of changes. We're going to see a lot of people potentially lose their jobs. And my message for you this entire week, the first week of December 2020, is to help you ground in your unique value proposition and in your value, in your growth mindset, so you can be more resilient and make it through these changes unscathed, regardless of what happens. And I know this may sound far-fetched. My friends, this is what we're doing this week, and I believe this is work that's very meaningful. For today's micro learning, I want to set you up by talking about a growth mindset. And I'm sure you've heard, and Carol Dweck coined the term growth mindset. And a mindset is ways of thinking about the goals that we accomplish personally and professionally. A growth mindset is one where you look at problems and challenges as opportunities to learn, as possibilities to grow, and you look at the setback as a lesson. So you can say, what did I do well? What can I do better next time? And you try again. Now, let me just focus today on what is the importance of having a growth mindset. How many of you have tried to accomplish a goal and you didn't quite get the results that you wanted? And how many of you recoiled and said, never again, I am never giving that a try? Versus those of you who've tried something, it failed, quote unquote, and you went at it from a different angle. You looked for other resources, other perspectives, other ways to tackle the same challenge in innovative ways. The difference between the first example and the latter is a fixed mindset where you think that that's it, I'm not trying again, it's over, I'm not going to change, people won't change, skills don't improve, versus the growth mindset where you say, wow, that did not work, that was a flop, and from that I learned that I need to improve my marketing, for example. So when I first ran my first campaign, when I launched my first online course 3 or 4 years ago, I remember it was a flop. I had 2 students enroll in my class. The material was too thick, it was too dense to consume in micro learnings, and as a result, it was a complete failure. What I learned from that experience was that I needed to, 1, improve my marketing and my messaging, and 2, I also needed to improve the content. So what did I do? I hired somebody to teach me about the marketing piece. I hired someone to help me with the breakdown of the modules so that they would be much more student-friendly and consumable. And the outcome of all of this experience was that instead of recoiling and saying, that's it, I'm done, no more courses for me, I suck at this, instead I said, let's do this again, but let's take all the lessons that I garnered from my first experience and apply it to create what is now one of my most popular, profitable, and impactful courses. And so that is what the difference is between having a fixed mindset as you encounter setbacks or having a growth mindset. So I want to ask you, and the challenge is for you, when it comes specifically to your career, have you exhibited more of a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? Do you take those setbacks in your career as failures and give up? Or do you see it as ways to learn and move forward? I hope this week's micro learnings serve you. I believe that we all need to prepare for what is coming, and the best way to do it is to develop our resilience. And resilience is being able to go through periods of high demand and land on your feet. So if you want to connect with us, you can find us at executivebound.com. And if you want to sit down with me and have a strategy session complimentary, is callwithginny.com, where you can schedule to speak with me personally.